Hello. So, first of all, I appreciate if you're patient with me with my English. I'm missing many words and I do many mistakes, but it's not the time to be perfect. I think now it's time to go out with your experiences that you made in your life that are helpful for other people's in this difficult time today. So, I want to talk about the shift I made some days ago. So, everything now is in a transformation, and I really did it some days ago in within 2 nights, and also last night I had such waves of energy that came through my body, and it was really intense. It was so strong, it was like a birth. And I had 6 births so far, so I really know um, how it is, how to give birth. I know these strong waves, these strong feelings, the pain, all of the kind of things. And this was exactly the same, but on another level, I would say. So it was something energetically, but it was also within my body. So it was physical, it was really physical, because my whole body was shaking. So my legs were shaking, and also my arms, my hands. It was so frightening in the first time, but and it was really hard to breathe. So I had to concentrate on deep, slow breathing during this when it occurs to me. And it's like you give birth, you also have the same, you have to breathe very deep in your womb, in your belly. So you have to breathe very deep in your belly, and you have to hold these strong feelings that are coming through your body. So yes, um, it was so intense. It was something absolutely new to me, because I didn't experience something like this, but only in my birth. So um, I have the feeling that these waves are coming now, and these waves are coming for all the people, not only for me, but for all the people here on this planet, because the planet is changing, and is in this transition. You can feel it all over the world. You have this earthquaking, you have all what's going on behind the scenes. You maybe know a lot of things what are going on today, but the biggest change is within you. So this transition is not to go in another dimension on another planet. So this transition is not so much to go everyone everywhere else. This transition is within you. So if this energy comes to you, you can feel it, and it's so strong, like a birth. So that was my experience, and that's something important I want to tell you. I don't want to share something that I not have experienced, because now it's not to go out with materials to blend others, to say, oh, I'm a channeling, or I'm an expert in every kind of fields. It's time to just go out with these experience you really had. And my field is the field of birthing, the field of transition and transformation. So I just come out with these topics to help you, to give people strength in this time. And I want to talk about this transition I made. So when it happens, it was at night, I was sleeping, and I woke up with very strong feeling of energy. I felt a really strong energy that came through my whole body, and it was flowing really hard and strong, flowing within my body. So it was really hard to breathe. It was really hard to not just feeling crazy all about it. And it was really strange, and it was a physical, something physical. So it was within my body. I could feel it. It was not only spiritual, or that I felt uplifted in a way. It was physical, really physical and real. So that's why I want to talk about it, because I think we have a picture in mind that spiritual awakening or awakening is something that you just are filled with love and go up in another dimension. No, it's not. It's really not. It's something physical. And when this wave came, I felt it, especially in my back here and down at my feet in the earth. So I was like a channel. So this energy flows within me like a channel. And it was really hard for me to handle these energies, because it was so strong. It was really strong. And I mean, I have experience in birthing. I said I had 6 births, and 5 of them I had unassisted, just alone, only with me. And maybe that was the preparation for this experience, because I knew what it means if you're alone. I knew what it means to stay in your trench and in your middle and just be calm and don't freak out within this experience, because it's so strange. I can't tell it in other words. It's just really weird and strange, but it was wonderful. It was wonderful afterwards, because when these energies were flowing and all of them are gone, I felt like overflowing of love. Really, that what you have in mind if you're thinking about awakening or transition in another dimension or in another way, in another life. It's not that you go anywhere else. It's really that you change within you. It's a transition within your being, within your soul, within your physical body. And that's why the body is so shaking. Maybe it's so hard to breathe in this process. But and it's like a birth. It's like if you're in this birth channel, which is narrow and dark, and this energy and this energy comes and push you through this channel, and you come out, and this is a new world. But it's a new world within you, because you changed. You have changed, not the world around you. You have changed, and that's what I made. So I thought that my whole being was broken up, and what was then I just felt this love and the intention to give, just the intention to give love, to give help, to give advice at other people, and don't fear to go out with this, because I think many of beautiful people have such a lot experience and have such a lot wisdom, but they are hiding and they didn't go out with this, because you can see online and in internet and TV and everywhere, you see the loudest and the the one who shows, oh, I'm so special. But now it's another time. I think it's really time for these people who experienced something, who have wisdom within, that they go out to share and to help other people. And it was my fear to do it in English, but now I just jump into the water and to do it, to help and to assist in this time of transition, because I really feel it so strong that my way is to give help, to give my hand, to talk about such experience. And I just want to let you know that even if you can see now the darkness of the world and you're limited, we are so limited now in our life, because of this whole thing about the coronavirus and so and the bigger things that are going on behind this virus. Many of you knows about it. But if we are limited in this way, it's a chance for us to come to ourselves, to go away from this all-day life of being occupied with the job, with the children, with the TV and handy and all the kind of things. It's time to come back to yourself, to your real being, and it's time for reflection, and it's time to make this transition. And this is something I think maybe I had to experience it to give you some information how it feels and how you can prepare for it. Because if you're prepared for this transformation, it's maybe a bit smoother than you just would hit from these strong waves. So the best thing what you can do if these waves are coming and if they are so strong and you experience it like me, is just to be calm and stay in your middle, stay in your heart, and to breathe. Breathing is the essential for this experience. You have to breathe really deeply in your whole body, in your belly, and let go the breathing, also to let just flow your breathing. Don't hold it, because if you hold it, the body would shaking much more. So it's better to release, it's better to just flow and breathe. Let's talk about what afterwards of this transition I felt. So first of all, I felt this huge love, this huge intention to give, not to take. Everyone is taking and one wanna have an exchange for his giving, but no, it's not like this. I had so much the feeling for sharing, for giving, for be there for the other people. So I think if you do this transition then you are also in this huge bubble of love and this huge intention to give. And I just think about it, if everyone is in a mood of giving, just giving and sharing, how beautiful could our world change. And that's the point. It's not about that we are just saved from everyone outside. We have a lot of help outside and a lot of things are going on outside, but we have to freeing ourselves from within. We have to do this transition because we have to change within, that the world in outside can change. These both aspects were connected to each other. So I want to just saying a last little thing. If you're already a mother, if you had experienced birthing, then you have a sense of what is coming for us. You have the feeling already, the feeling of give birth, and now it's really about giving birth to ourselves, giving birth to our real being, whatever you are. And I'm so in a deep grace. Okay, and it's really hard for me to find the right words because I'm so limited in the words, but I'm feeling now so thankful, and it's a bliss. It's really a bliss for us to are here at this great time. It's really about the celebration of all our lives. It's the celebration of this, all what we have done for this special moment. We came here for this, exactly for this, and to be here at this time, it's amazing, and I love it. I really love it. And you can change from the pattern of fears to the pattern of love and of joy and enlightenment, and it's so uplifting. It's really uplifting, and I think it's just amazing to be here and to share this experience with you, and that you all, I think, are going through this experience just like I made it some days before. And I know I'm not the only one. In different countries, on different platforms, people are talking about these waves, and people already have experienced these waves like me. So it's like maybe it's, I don't know if it's preparation and a big one huge wave is coming for all and for me as well, or if this is already transition. So maybe it goes step by step, because I had 3 nights and 3 waves and 3 transitions. So maybe it's a process, and we have to look how it comes and how it's on unfolding. And the third time, when the waves came, I was prepared, because after the 2 other experience, I just know how to breathe. I knew how to stay in my strength, and it was like a little bit smoother. So my hope is that with every wave you can better handle it, and you can better feel calm and just let it go, let it flowing through your body. It's a little bit like birthing children. So with every birth you have more experience, and you are not so afraid of it if it comes. That's also a point that I will tell you. If the wave is coming, it's also mixed with a little bit of fear, and that's also normal, because every birth has this mix of, whoa, huge waves, what's going on, because your body has to let the hormones flowing. You have also some adrenaline, and that's because of this fear. But it's necessary to have this whole thing, this whole mix of hormones and this whole mix of energy, to are able to push the baby out. So you have, I had the same experience in this transition. You have this mix of overflowing energies and the kind of fear at the beginning, and also afterwards this love. So it's the same, it's really the same experience as you give birth to your children. And the good thing is, the thing after this waves, it's like you have your child, you have just you are just filled with love, and just want to cry. It's so wonderful experience. So I don't want to give you fear. I just want to let you know that fear is a normal part, and if you just look at it, if it comes, you can say, okay, hello fear, you're here, I'm aware of you. So just let it go, notice and let it go. That's so simple. Not hold and, wow, fear is coming. No, you just can see it, notice it, but then let it go. And breathing is really essential for this experience. You have to breathe. You have really to breathe slowly, to breathe deep, and to breathe out. The part of breathing out is so important for birthing. And also, if you have this kind of awakening birthing experience, it's important to breathe out, to let out, to let go. So I keep sharing with you my experience and what's going on, and maybe you have same experiences. You can do some comments on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever. Oh, I just forgot it. So a huge difference for me is also physically, and this is so insane. I really now need so less of sleep. It's amazing, and it's cool. It's really kind of cool, because I had 2 nights and 2 days without sleeping at all. So after this transition, 1 night later, I slept very well, very calm, nothing happens. And then I was awake for 2 days and 2 nights without sleeping. So around 44 hours without any sleep. I just worked on my videos, the first videos with the awakening call. I worked and worked, and I was so full of energy. I was so filled with this power. I hadn't really to sleep, and that's amazing. And then after these 44 hours of no sleeping, I just slept for one and a half hour, so very few, and then I was energized to work again, and I worked and worked on these new videos in all the different languages. So it's really special, and I like it because now I have much more time to do things, and maybe it's just for that, because I've got 5 children, and at home I'm so happy that my husband is taking care of them, but it's noisy at the whole day, and I just can make these videos at night. So I'm very happy that I have not much need for sleep anymore. Okay, so I talked a lot about my experience and about this transition and what's going on. And yes, thank you very much for watching these videos, and to be open, to open your heart for the messages, because it's not something you can following in your head, it's not something you can explain, it's just something you have to experience, and it's something within you, within your heart, within your body. So yes, let's see what's happened in these days, what's coming. I love it to be here on earth, and I love it to share this time with you. So many thanks to you. Bye bye.